You don't feel like you kind of figured it out in this game?
Well, it was nice to close a game. I think, especially earlier in the year, we had a couple opportunities. One against LA, going into overtime, Chicago at home, a couple weeks back in Dallas. I mean, we've had these opportunities and just haven't been able to really finish. I think tonight, we just had a more aggressive mentality. When you play passive in these games, they kind of, bite you in the butt. But when you play aggressive and you're not passive, good things happen. I think we did that as a group, down the stretch, even after they made a lot of plays.
And do you think, I mean, we talk about being passive too, but it just seemed like the movement, the flow of the offense, I mean, whether energy from the crowd or whatever, but the movement, the flow of the offense just felt really steady all game long. Did it seem like that to you out there too?
Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out. This process we're going through is taking a little bit longer than we like. We've seen glimpses where we're playing really well and we feel good. We just got to be able to put those together a little bit more consistently. And I think in the last 2 weeks, we've felt that, it's a lot nicer when it results in wins.
Did you have that dunk feel?
Felt good. Thought I forgot how to dunk for a little bit there.
Coach or Diana, do you feel like that kind of bolstered the energy of the team and the crowd in this game in general?
Yeah, I think it's always great playing here with the X factor behind us, and any small thing they go crazy over, which is great. But that dunk definitely, I mean, it was loud in there. I even think Sophie tried to get everyone involved a little bit more as well. I mean, when something like that happens, it is electrifying, and I think it helped us, take it to another level.
And coach, defensively, I mean, a lot of obviously diving for the ball, like you jump off, but what did you feel just from everybody defensively tonight?
Yeah, proud of our effort. We've talked a lot about defense and just taking each possession one possession at a time and just getting stops, consistent stops, then a score, then a stop, then a score. And for us to be diving all over the ground and being, super just into it for each other was important for us tonight. It's something that, we've talked about, and I think we're continually to grow in it.
Diana, for you, you're under 100 points, 97 points away from 10K, but it seems like it's really been the journey to 10K and not necessarily getting to that destination. What's been your favorite part of the journey?
I mean, I've done it all here in Phoenix with one club, and that to me just means a lot. The loyalty they've had to me and vice versa, especially, in a world where it can be very fickle where you want to play and from the teams and from the players. So I mean, there's people in the stands that I've known for 19 years now. And it's just been a long journey. A lot of teammates, a lot of coaches. Sorry, Nikki.
Oh, good.
Last coach,
I'm
hopefully. So it's been special. And I say it's not my record. It's women's basketball's record. It's going to be broken one day. I'm just trying to push the limits, and the next person who breaks it, will have to give up their life too.
Coach, can you kind of evaluate where the team is right now with, just your place as head coach?
I still think we're a work in progress. I think we're trending in the right direction. Just the effort offensively and defensively, collectively in the whole locker room just has been great. I'm very pleased with it. Our coaching staff is very pleased with it. But I feel that the sky is still the limit for us. I still think that we can be better defensively. I think that we can score more offensively. And I think this, next game is going to be important for us. And then the break is going to be really important for us. We can start implementing more things, get a little bit of rest, try to get healthy. When we have a full squad, we're playing some really good basketball when our whole team is healthy. So we're headed in the right direction.
So each time you guys have played sports this season, they came out on top. So what do you think it was about today's game specifically that helped you guys get this win?
This team is hungry. Our team, the locker room, the vibe was, we are going to get this win. And as I mentioned before the game, it's not, the win in its entirety. It's, we're going to get this one possession. We're going to get this one defensive stop. We're going to get this one score. And we took it minute by minute, quarter by quarter today. And our players were extremely hungry, wanted this win so bad, and we fortunately came out on top.
I mean, coach, kind of piggyback off that too. I mean, with the defensive pressure, it seemed like they rushed a lot of shots. I mean, just getting out like up tempo. I mean, you're looking to do more of that as the season goes on.
Sure, we're trying to be defensive presence, get stops defensively, but we want people to feel us. And we want to add some toughness, to our game. I think we have it, but we have to show it a little bit more, get more aggressively defensively. Not only that, but offensively too.
Coach, after your last game, your first win, you presented the players with chains and different awards. Can you kind of talk to us about where that tradition came from? Is it something you've always wanted to do once you became a head coach? Can you kind of just give us a little bit more on that?
Yes, well, yeah, that's actually something I've always wanted to do. I said, when I, get my program and when I become a head coach, I think that our players should be rewarded. There's, and they're fun rewards. And it just gives our players something to look forward to after the games. So we have a toughness award. We have a chain for whoever was money. We have a hammer award. We have a chain that says who kept us together. So just kind of different awards for people that actually went over and beyond in the game.
Rebounding was a little bit of a struggle earlier in the season, +7 today, against one of the better post players in the league. Just, what led to that today and how have y'all gotten better rebounding?
I think it's been an emphasis in the locker room, rebounding. And, our players, our forwards and bigs down low, they have their hands full every night. And so we've encouraged our guards to get involved in the rebounding a little bit more. And then we said we don't finish a possession unless we get a rebound. So I think that's been a focus and it will continue to be a focus.
Finish up with 2 on Zoom. Hayden?
Hey ladies, Hayden Silly, PHNX Sports. Congrats on the win. I wanted to ask BG and D a question about the Phoenix and LA rivalry. I know you two have been with the team for a number of years and played your fair share of games against them as well as big playoff games. Just does a game like this against the Sparks sort of give you guys any kind of extra momentum, for lack of a better term, going in and looking to beat them?
Love playing against LA. I mean, like you said, it's definitely a rivalry. I remember my rookie season. I think we played them in the playoffs, and we advanced. And since then, I've always felt it every time we played LA.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rivalry that's gone, even before we were here. When you talk about, when Jen Gillum was here and Tim's, and they had those great teams with Lisa Leslie and Delisha. I mean, I was a Sparks fan growing up, so there's nothing better than beating the team that you love. We've had our fair share of hard games in LA, and I feel like every time they come here, we try to make it as hard as possible. We've had some great series, and I'm sure we'll see them soon. Again.
Last question, Christos Saltas.
Hello, ladies. Congratulations on the win. Question for Brittney and Diana. You dominate on the floor, being able at this point of your career to set the tone and being so impactful on both ends. How special is this for you?
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, you dominated on the floor. It's a question for Brittney and Diana. You dominated on the floor, you set the tone for your team. How special for you is to be able to set the tone and be so impactful at this point of your career?
It's still the game of basketball. I still look at it as a challenge every day, every game. I feel like I can get better at things. I'll go home tonight and I'll, think about the stuff I didn't do well and try to be better for the next game and try to prepare myself, for Vegas and go from there.
Same like Dee said, just looking at each game, trying to get better. Just seeing the things that, I messed up on, watching the action, Necker cutting back on me, just little things like that, just trying to eliminate those to the next game. Cool.
Thank you.